Hey there, this is going to be a collective reading. Please use your discernment to know if this message is for you or not, okay? I'm calling on Archangel Michael. I ask you to cover me and this collective in your blue cloak of protection, surrounding us in a bubble of divine white light and love. As I connect to the other realm with the intentions of the highest and greatest good for those that come across this message and for the messenger. All right, let's see what the message is for today. Hierophant. Wow. Has something to do with like the belief systems or lessons being learned, commitments, contracts, experiences with others to gain wisdom and knowledge for highest and greatest good. I do have a strong feminine energy here. I feel like there was a lot of difficult lessons that you needed to learn in life when it comes to other people, so that you can see who you truly are and how you show up in relationships and what deserves your energy and what doesn't. I feel like this was an evolution for you. I feel like the experiences were difficult. They were dark. They were painful. There was a lot of slander. There was a lot of deceit as it results to you and what your belief systems are, and maybe even people coming against you because of your belief systems. Okay. I feel like somebody may have tried to attack your belief systems or attack you for those beliefs. I feel like there is something that is crumbling. Something's crumbling. I feel like someone is experiencing their own pain and suffering at their own hand. Okay, I feel like the energy they put out, they're now receiving. You may have been put in a third party, or the energy that came against you is now experiencing a third party. I'm getting that this Three of Swords, this heartache, this betrayal, this deception, this could be family. This could be, people talking behind your back. I feel like there's balance being restored here. I feel like you are standing up and holding your ground and speaking on your boundaries. I feel like there is something that might want to come your way, but you're in defense. I feel like you're being called to defend and stand your ground. I feel like somebody might want to come towards you and work something out, but I feel like you're not interested. I feel like you don't want to work with the opposition. I feel like this energy is burdened and they don't really have much to show for it. Let's see. I feel like there is this energy of being free and clear. High Priestess, High Priest. I feel like there are things that you are being guided to focus on and stand in your position, your authority, your ranking. There's some sort of ranking here, spiritual ranking. All right, so I feel like there is experiences playing out for those who came against you. I feel like whatever you experienced was for your growth and development. And I feel like things are playing out in the environment that, you have to defend and protect. I feel like you are meant to bring harmony and peace here. And I feel like that was the challenge when it comes to your belief systems. I feel like there was discredit happening on your name. I feel like they were challenging the truth about whether you truly have these abilities and what your purpose is here to do. I feel like there was a lot of slandering. There was a lot of lying. There might have even been many attacks against you to prevent you from being in this energy, to being of service. You are meant to serve God. You are in your purpose. You're doing what you're meant to be doing. And if you're not doing it, I feel like you're being prepared. There are things that you're meant to work on. Okay, this is you tapping into these abilities and gifts to serve the highest and greatest good. I feel like this is alignment. This is you being in alignment. This is you answering the call. This is you showing up and showing out, which is beautiful. We have an Emperor here. We have a Knight of Cups showing up kind of in the reverse. they are currently in the Eight of Swords energy. So this could be someone, I feel like you're showing either someone's coming in that is like champion, right? Being recognized in the public eye for something. I feel like this is like emerging as a leader. I feel like you're emerging as a leader in some field that you're really good at. I feel like you use your intuition, you use your gifts, you use your abilities here. And I feel like this is you coming out on top. Okay, I feel like you are very powerful, very stable, very secure. I do have Emperor and Empress here. So this also can be a correlation of more to come here. I'm also getting like somebody might see you, might recognize you now, whereas they may not have before. With the Knight of Cups in the sideways position, I feel like there's somebody's in their feelings and emotions about you. I feel like they could be an emotional manipulator. I feel like you might be somebody who transmutes this energy, okay? Or you alchemize it. I feel like there is this duress. There is this mental instability playing out here. And I feel like it's because someone is now realizing that the love they have for you, okay, I feel like they squabbled it, okay, and I feel like they're coming to some sort of realization that they manipulated an earth angel, someone of the divine white light. I feel like they're experiencing the attacks that they sent your way, okay, so I feel like they are reaping what they have sown as a result of dealing with this energy here. I feel like what you dealt with, this is 8 swords, mind you. Again, like this was all projected energy to stop you in your tracks, okay? So they thought that they could, you know, lie on your name, slander you, you know, attack you in whatever way that is, as well as, you know, break your heart thinking that this is going to prevent you from being of service. And it backfired. Whatever they attempted backfired. Because now they're in the 8 of Swords pain, not you. So I feel like this Knight of Cups, or could be a Queen of Cups. I would say if it's a Queen of Cups, they would be Queen of Cups in reverse if it's feminine energy. Again, like someone who uses their emotions to manipulate others. So with this 8 of Swords at the bottom of the deck, I'm getting like this was a lot of projected energy. And I feel like, you know, they worked with a group to project this energy onto you. But this is something that they feel. This is their demons, their battles. You're not fighting anyone else's battles anymore. You let them fight them for themselves. I have the 4 of Cups. Yeah, I feel like there's some sort of regret of what's been done, but there could be you having this review of the past. It may be past relationships, maybe with people, places, maybe coworkers, friends, maybe even loved ones, maybe love relationships. And you kind of looking at this as like being dissatisfied, feeling apathy towards this energy. I feel like there is a new contract coming in. So I feel like this is closing out and there's a new contract coming in. I feel like you have done a lot of healing when it comes to these past relationships. I feel like there were things learned, you know, with these relationships, okay? So I feel like you learned what you came here to learn. I do feel like they want you to be hopeful. There is something new coming in for you. So this is you, again, you know, focusing on your inner light, replenishing your own energy, protecting your energy. You might be a healer. You might be in the healing practices of some kind. This is also you know, maintaining your vibration and keeping it high, because you are of service and you're meant to help transmute collective energy in whatever way that is, okay? It could be you just being present and just being you, okay? That is more than enough. I'm also getting like this is you remaining inspirational, hopeful, and optimistic, okay? And I feel like they want you to stay optimistic about your love life. And this is on the Hierophant. So I'm getting like there's new soul contract coming in. Yeah, I feel like the old version of you is what's closing out here. You're now moving on to your destined path. And so what I'm getting is like, you learned the lessons and you have evolved, okay, off of the wheel of fate. Now you are ascending and moving towards your destined path. All right, so all of this served a purpose, okay? All of it was used as a way to ignite you and your abilities. Okay, so now you are of service, okay? And you work for the light. Okay, some of us work for the shadow, like it depends, right? Like, you know, if you are a temperance angel, you can do both. You can easily go in between. Okay, so many of you may mirror back to people how they truly show up, okay? Just by being in your vibration. You mirror back to people maybe what they don't want to look at. And so again, like that's you working in the shadows. Sometimes people need to see the light to understand the difference, the contrast, the duality. Sometimes you will show them light. So it depends on how people come at you is what they're going to receive, okay? Wheel of Fortune. I have the Chariot. I have the Ace of Swords. I feel like the direction you're taking is like, I'm getting like with the Chariot, like you're a worthy opponent. I'm getting like no matter what they tried to do to take you out, they were unsuccessful. You are a divine being, okay? You're here on a mission. This is the Chariot. You have the will and grit and perseverance and the ability to overcome whatever they send your way. And you have backing, you have support. They're probably like, all of the things we tried to take them out didn't work. Who protects them? Okay, God protects them. Okay, so no weapon formed against you is going to prosper because you are protected by the Most High. Okay, and those are going over, the Chariot's going over the Five of Swords. You're moving on from whatever this is. Whatever they want to try to do to hold you back, they can't. You are divinely protected and loved, okay? The truth is coming out about what was done to create some sort of pain and suffering to you. You're moving on from the situation. You have things that you have set in motion and you're following that direction. Okay, I have Strength. This is going over like, I feel like somebody underestimated your ability to forgive yourself, forgive others. I feel like you've gained compassion as a result of your experiences. And it's like they never thought that you would use your pain to help others. I feel like they did not anticipate that. And so it's like you're helping others, right? I feel like you're also someone who might mirror back to people their pride and ego, their lower chakra imbalances. I feel like you might be someone who kind of like brings that to light. I feel like you speak the truth. You're authentic. You understand that like pain is bittersweet. So is the double-edged sword here. The sword is sharp. I feel like you have forgiveness for the past and you have moved on from the situation. It's like you gained both perspectives. It's like you have the spiritual perspective with, you know, the angel and the wings, and then you have the physical perspective, right? You see the duality of the experience here. And as a result, like, you can bring balance and harmony and peace to the situation. So you might be somebody who helps people find balance when it comes to their emotions, okay? So you might do a lot of like energy work. It's almost like they're like, how has this not broken you? Yeah, I feel like you protect what you're here to create. You protect what you are creating. You're protecting what you know. You're protecting your access, your abilities. I feel like maybe you had to defend yourself against magic casted at you. You defend and protect, okay? I feel like you're meant to create here. Magician energy is also like Archangel Michael and having this conscious awareness. I feel like you're defending, you know, your ability to create from a place of consciousness. I feel like you're defending your abilities, your gifts, your practices, what you're here to do, what you know, how you share it, how you do it. Like if you're a reader like me, you stand up for the fact that like you're reading because you're divinely guided to read. Okay, you're protected in doing so. Obviously, their attempts to prevent you hasn't worked because you're meant to do this. You are meant to do this. Okay. So if you're a reader and you're being attacked for what you're doing and they're saying like you're working against God or whatever, that's their beliefs and you're standing up for your beliefs, okay? And you have every right to do so. So this can also be you sharing what you've learned. I feel like anyone who's tried to work against you is experiencing massive endings in their life right now. Okay? Massive. There is a 10 of Cups. Yeah, I feel like somebody decided to work against you, maybe even dealt with someone at work. I don't know. There's something that's work related here. I feel like this also can represent like maybe somebody wants to switch teams. I feel like somebody is a traitor. Okay, and can't be trusted. I don't know if that's a friend. I don't know if that's a coworker. I don't know if that's a past lover. But I feel like there's something new on this horizon. What's this page energy? Page of Pentacles and 10 of Cups. Ace of Cups. All right, so there is something that clearly is coming in. That is something that is like you hold the bag, like you are the bag, okay? You are the shiznit with the Ace of Cups. This is a blessing coming in for you. This can also, the Page of Pentacles can represent a new start, a new beginning. I feel like this is something that you've deserved the whole time. Maybe there is a realization happening at this time about like where maybe someone went and it didn't work out. I feel like whatever work they've done with other people is creating dismay in their life while you have a new beginning that is going to be rooted in love and emotional fulfillment. I feel like this is what's being spoken upon. This is what's happening. This is what's unfolding. Yeah, this is what's unfolding. This is what's being highlighted. There is a new direction. There is guidance. Excuse me, I keep burping over here. Pardon. I feel like there's a lot of like, when this comes in, they want you to keep it to yourself, okay? So this is like something you need, and here's the reason why you need to keep it to yourself, because this is in the environment. I feel like you're meant to share this guidance and wisdom. I feel like you definitely walk with spirit, your guides, your ancestors, your spiritual team, your loved ones. I feel like you're meant to share this light and you're meant to go to different places in order to do it. So let's get some more info on that. And that part might not be for everybody, but I do feel like this is about protecting your peace. This is you know, making sure you have enough oil for that lamp at all times. It's important that people, you know, see your light, you're guiding others, you're the lighthouse, like continue to maintain this energy, okay, and move forward with grace, okay? You're meant to move forward with optimism, hopefulness, positivity, and a new perspective, okay? You're sharing a new perspective, okay? As you come across those you're meant to come across, either they're gonna find you or you're gonna find them. If you're chasing it, then it's not for you, okay? Like things should be organic, okay? Yeah, things should be organic. High priestess, high priest. I feel like there's been a lot of seeds planted. There's been a lot of work and energy towards things that are important, things that matter. I feel like you're focused on things that matter to you and things that you feel are a good investment. And so you're going to focus on these and see these through. I feel like you do receive guidance, you do receive direction, you do receive assistance. There are specific things you're meant to create here. And the ones that you have already created are going to help with this. So this could be like a business. This could be a project you're working on. I feel like you're meant to kind of like finish these things up, because I feel like there's going to be like some sort of forward movement that might need these other things to be closed out. So you might be like wrapping some things up. Okay. Oh, 2 of Cups. Yeah. And it's as a result of like, you know, having a very stable foundation, okay, as well as like other things that you're working on. I feel like there is this recognition of worthiness and value and accomplishment. And maybe you're the one for the job. Maybe you're the one for the position. This could be like, hey, we have similar interests. Let's go in and do a project together or go into a business. I feel like there is some sort of like acknowledgement here. I do feel like this could be a business partnership, or this could be a friend, a kindred spirit, or a soulmate energy. I do have the Emperor here. So let's see what the card is for the Emperor. Can you elaborate? And then we did see the 10 of Cups, Page of Cups, Ace of Cups. I feel like that's coming from this individual here. I feel like with this 6 of Wands, this is an alignment. This is like, you know, as a result of overcoming major life challenges and accomplishing what needed to be accomplished at the end of these challenges. I feel like you're being recognized for your accomplishments. I feel like you're being recognized on the spiritual realm because you are very much, you know, surrounded by angels. I feel like both of you are. So you may have this in common, that you may have overcome some similar challenges in life. And I feel like, you know, like you guys recognize each other for that. There's some sort of like, I see you, boo. I see you, boo. Again, like priority straight energy, like you don't fuck around, okay? And I don't feel like this person does either. And so I feel like they have respect for you as it relates to that. They see that as like something that can be built upon. So there might be something that's going to be built. Okay, there's some sort of like offer, there's some sort of interest, there's some sort of like small investment, but I feel like it has the potential, big potential. Someone sees big potential in you. 8 of Pentacles. All right, so what's the Emperor card? That's some context there. Thank you. Five of Wands. You guys see this? Let's just... Okay. So on the Emperor is the 5 of Wands. What's the 5 of Wands about? And who's this Emperor? The Devil. Ten of Swords. World card. What you don't see in the background is that someone is experiencing a lot of turmoil in their life, maybe even an ego death. I feel like somebody is facing some very dark energy as it relates to what they've put out. I'm getting like this could be a group. This also could be this Emperor sees what you're up against and is coming in to help. Because we do have a lot of moon energy here. You're a light worker, okay? You're surrounded, all right, in this card. So I feel like this Emperor is a counterpart for you. And they're coming in to protect you in the physical realm, okay? I feel like there is a lot going on in the external environment, okay? There is a lot of endings. There's a lot of pain being served, okay? I feel like there's been a lot of dark magic. There's been a lot of dark energy. I feel like this Emperor is on the up and up, and they're coming in. Let's get some more info. So this is the sidebar, and then I have the World at the end of the clarifying cards here. So I feel like someone doesn't want you to end this cycle. I feel like there are a lot of attempts to keep you here. The last thing they want is for you to be activated in full power. So this is a fear, okay? And I feel like there's energy acting out of fear. They're being manipulated by the dark energy, their own demons, or they've attracted additional demonic energy as a result of all the dabbling that they've been doing. I feel like there is this wanting to provide, or there's some sort of ending here with the World in reverse. I mean, this is someone not able to move on from what they have set out, what they've created, the chaos, the drama, the conflict. Okay, someone is experiencing some sort of like massive ending when it comes to things in their life. I feel like there is a group that may actually backstab somebody. Or maybe you were the one backstabbed by this energy, but I would say that this is not great. And I feel like this is like unseen, unknown, maybe to you specifically, but I feel like this is so you are aware of what karma is playing out for this group that came up against you. Okay, because there was many. We picked that up with like the 3 of Swords and the 5 of Swords. Well, here they are, and they are experiencing their karma for coming against you and all the action they took against you, because this is action that they took. So they specifically did things in the dark to send demonic energy your way, and right now they're paying for it hardcore. All right, so I don't usually, I mean, I try to like, yeah, they paid money for this. They did it for money. They did it to gain, okay? Playing the victim. They're no victim, okay? They did this to somebody who they were supposed to marry, that they had a soul contract with. This is how they treated their soulmate, okay? What did I say earlier? I was picking up on a traitor. Traitor. Traitor, 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 traitor. All right. That's what that energy is. So yeah, you're getting somebody who's upstanding, stable, secure, a leader, a true father figure, someone who's done their work, okay? The Emperor represents all of the 4 kings. So they've had these life experiences and have overcome these challenges too. And I feel like they're going to show up and be the person that you need in this next chapter of your life. You know, this is something that you're being prepared for. Everything that you've experienced, you were able to process, transmute, and heal from. And as a result, like, you are karma free. And I feel like this is, you know, you wrapping up whatever you need to wrap up. I feel like this is also using your discernment to know what to get involved in, what not to get involved in. I feel like you're being called to be cautious at this time. Okay, so focus on what the seed you've already planted. It's not time right now to add new seeds. Okay, this is like harvest season. This is like going into winter. So when you're thinking about the cycles of the universe and of our planet and of nature and the animal kingdom and how that relates to humanity, we are all part of the same cycle. Okay, maybe just different variations of it. I feel like now is not the time to create more. Now is the time to focus on what you already have and to like perfect it, improve it, harvest it, save it for later. This is like working with what you already have. And as it becomes winter, right, we usually go a bit dormant, okay? And we kind of appreciate, and we have this gratefulness, right? Thanksgiving is about being grateful. And the winter is about death and rebirth process. And so this is you aligning with the cycles of life, okay? I feel like this is what you're being guided to do, okay? There's things that you need to wrap up in this cycle, okay? Which would be November, December, so that when January comes around, those things are done. Yeah, I feel like there is, again, like, this is understanding like the energy that you put out, you're receiving. This is you being open to receive. I feel like this is going to be putting you in a really good position, okay? I feel like they're wanting to call out that you're going to be put into a really good position. Or you've done the hard work to be in a good position. I feel like this is you sharing what you have with others as you come across them. I remember saying that earlier, like you're not meant for everybody, okay? You're meant for a select few, okay? There's that. I do see justice here. I feel like if somebody tried to prevent you from being of service to others in any kind of way, justice is playing out regarding that. Things are being made fair. I feel like your true light is shining. Hi, second card. Your true light is shining. Like, it's undeniable, okay? And I feel like if you, it's like your whole life. People are like, if you don't see it, then no one else will. It's almost like there was this energy to try to dull this and convince others that like you don't have this, you don't carry this. You do carry the light of God. You are a divine being. You're God's child, okay? You are blessed with this beautiful love energy, and you're meant to share this, regardless of whether people think you should have it or not. It's not up to them. And they tried to take it. They tried to siphon it. They tried to sacrifice it. They tried to steal it for themselves, okay? And it has ended them up in a very shitty situation. In fact, them trying to steal it for themselves is actually bringing them straight to the energy that they wished on for you. And I don't know that they have the money to back up the checks that they have cashed, okay? So not a very wise investment, I feel, is what this energy is learning. It's almost like they invested in their own demise, coming after God. Okay? And this is you forgiving yourself, forgiving others, forgiving, your family. This is you also being held accountable to a higher standard when it comes to how you show up in relationships with other people. And you take this seriously. And I feel like people are affected by how they show up in relationships with you. Okay, so you very much might be somebody who, teaches difficult lessons when it comes to you. All right, so that's also how we learn from one another is through relationships. I feel like you have evolved through whatever you have experienced so far. I feel like you do, when you come to the table in a relationship, you expect someone to show up how you show up. And I feel like that's not been the case. I feel like that is what this Four of Cups is about. And I feel like you had to learn that, like, not everybody loves the way you love. Not everybody has the love of God. Okay? Some people are very much, struggling with their experiences and how they grew up. And maybe there was an opportunity here, but I feel like somebody ran from the opportunity and chose to still be in their karmic cycles, karmic relationships, karmic lessons. I feel like maybe there's more to heal and learn through karmic lessons. I feel like that's why this ego death is playing out. And so that something can be learned and something can be kind of accomplished when it comes to their experience here. Sometimes people just aren't ready for what they're being asked to do. Sometimes ascending and evolving and healing and all of that work is hard to do. Sometimes a catalyst type event, an ego death, a dark night of the soul will do the trick. It's almost like waking somebody up, all right? Like somebody is doing their darndest not to wake up from this 3D reality. They're being called and they're refusing. I'm getting like they're about to be woken up. Okay. So this is like an awakening. This is a spiritual awakening that might be playing out for this group in whatever way that is. All right. I didn't know we were going to go there, but okay. All right. So let's clarify the Chariot. 9 of Pentacles. Yeah. I feel like you're in your abundance, prosperity, vibration. You understand now your own value, your own worth, your own abilities. Through your own experiences, you can speak to and stand up for whatever it is you're called to stand up for. You have the grit, you have persevered, you have overcome. I feel like you have reached like a certain position, I guess. So maybe you are someone who's been developing something. Maybe it's at work and now you know, you can apply elsewhere because now you can say you have those skill sets under your belt. I feel like this is about like you moving on to learn more or do more or experience more. Okay. This was a learning experience. And what you learned was to not take on other people's beliefs of you. Okay. And for you to stand on your own ground, independent. Okay. Understanding your worth, your value. And you don't care whether people believe the same about you or not because you don't care what they think. Okay? This is you standing up for you. This is you choosing you. And if people don't like it, too bad. They don't get a part of your life. You're moving on from people who think they have control of your life. They clearly don't. You ride for you. Okay? You are more than capable of doing what you came here to do. You have proved it. I feel like you have proven yourself worthy. I feel like you have your own sword now and you can use it. It's like you have the credibility to use your own sword of discernment when you feel like you need to. This can also be like you have direct guidance, you have direct access, you have telecommunication, you have telepathy, like you have, I don't know why I said telecommunication, but it's like a direct line. It's like you have a phone line to God and you're like, God, you know, where do you need me next? I'm happy to be of service. I feel like that's what it's like. You're like, where do you need me next? Like, what else can I do to help here? I feel like you're ride or die. Yeah, that's what this is. You are a ride or die person. So yeah. And you don't stand for the bullshit. Like, it's like if somebody wants to come and mess around with you, they have another thing coming. Okay, they have another thing coming. What is this? King of Pentacles. Hanged Man. I feel like somebody's gaining a perspective on what's really important in life. I feel like somebody is learning, that's part of the beliefs, right? The Hierophant. This is all about someone's belief systems. I feel like somebody valued money and I feel like they did whatever they could to get it. So I feel like this could be like illegal practices. This could be someone possibly having to go to jail, someone being caught up in the legal system. And this also can be spiritual jail as well. The King of Pentacles, you know, may focus a little too much on the material realm. And sometimes, you know, the King of Pentacles can represent, you know, stability, security, nobility. I feel like someone is gaining a new perspective here. Okay, with the Hanged Man. Let's see here if I get more regarding these cards. There's also a King of Pentacles, Hanged Man, and the Justice, and the Eight of Cups. I feel like the best way, I feel like you gained a new perspective too about your value and worth and how, you know, you are capable of doing it on your own and maybe not relying on others to support you. So there could be a bit of codependency here, but I'm getting like this is something that you worked on. This is something you've overcome. And so now you know that you're good no matter what. I do feel like there could be, I feel like the divine might be working with somebody so that they see and understand maybe your perspective as well, so that they can see things from both sides. This also is enlightenment. I'm getting like someone is being enlightened to the injustices that have played out that made you walk away and leave everything that you've known behind. All right. So I feel like that's coming to light. That's the truth being revealed. I feel like this could be happening in the environment as well. But I feel like there was a lot of deception here. Okay. I feel like at the end of the day, someone ended up deceiving themselves. There's truth being revealed too about somebody. Yeah, 5 of Cups. Yeah, I feel like somebody is maybe experiencing a bit of emotions when it comes to losing a family dynamic. It has something to do with 3 of Cups. So this could be, again, like somebody, you know, giving to others behind the scenes. Maybe they're just finding this out. I feel like there is this aha moment playing out. It may be an unpleasant one, an emotional one that makes you feel kind of depressed and like everything's lost. I feel like there is someone watching somebody. Okay, people are watching, people are listening, people are paying attention. What you have to say counts. And there could be a lot of thinking going on. What's the thinking? Someone is thinking about maybe you were the best one out of all of them. Maybe trying to think about like how their addictions have affected their relationships and what they prioritize in life. I feel like those are some of the things that they are going to be asked to heal. Maybe they're reluctant to heal from codependency, addiction, substance abuses, things that keep one stuck in an illusion, confused, maybe entertaining many options. And maybe there is, you know, someone who might have love for you, but they're not able to be faithful. There is something that is a blockage for them that they're going to be called to focus on and heal. Okay. They're also struggling with the thought of you being with someone else besides them. I also heard they know you know. Okay? They know you know. Right? And they understand why you had to go in another direction. You will be going in another direction, whatever that is. Okay? It could have something to do with whoever this, kind of like, I feel like there's some common ground here. There's some, like, you know, you as part of your list of a desired partner is like somebody who has also been on a spiritual path, someone who's also been on a healing journey, someone who has overcome certain challenges in their life, so that we have some understanding, common ground here. I feel like this is going to be common ground. And I'm getting that, you know, you might be leaving things behind once and for all regarding this. I feel like that is someone's fear as well. I feel like there's fear about this. There may be a reach out, maybe a drunk text might come your way because they want to know. This is like research. They're looking into, someone's researching to see if you are with somebody new or not. I feel like there's curiosity here. Again, like, and it has something to do with like a high priest or high priestess. So this could be like intuitive, someone who's intuitive, someone who's gifted, someone who, it's almost like they know that you have something important to do here now. And they're curious. I feel like there's some sort of observing here. I am getting that there is this movement forward and towards calmer waters, harmony, peace. I feel like only the close ones are going to be. I feel like this is something that is on the quiet, like keep it quiet. Again, there's some emphasis on not telling your business to anybody. I have the Star card. Yeah, I feel like, you know, there is this, like, why would I try to, again, like, healing is so needed in this situation. I can't even tell you. And this is what is needed, is some sort of healing. Yeah, Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah, I feel like, you know, you have abandoned this situation, this person, what you thought you might be able to build with this person. You have laid this to rest, okay? You're moving on towards a new investment, a new creation. You're going in a new direction. I feel like you gained what you needed in the situation, and that was for a complete understanding that, like, not everybody is for you. Okay, and then we have Four of Swords. So I feel like, you know, you're moving towards something that is going to bring more stability, some peace and harmony. The Four of Swords is like your mindset and how you feel about things and what you're thinking about, what you're prioritizing, maybe even meditation and prayer. I feel like you might be moving forward towards maybe praying more, like really being in your faith. Okay, being able to have discernment when it comes to things, having the clarity you need. I feel like this past energy did nothing but bring confusion, chaos, okay? I feel like they wanted to take this from you. They tried to steal your destiny, but instead they sealed their fate. And I feel like you can't do anything about that. Like, it's done and over with. It's out of your hands. This is about, like, you coming in and healing and talking to your spiritual team in order to make clear decisions, to receive the clarity when it comes to upcoming crossroads that are calling for you to, you know, embrace what is meant for you. Nine of Cups. I feel like, you know, you have wishes coming true here. Queen of Cups, Four of Pentacles. I'm also getting like somebody knows that they can only really think about you. They may be trying to manifest you. They may be trying to get access to you mentally. Okay, maybe through music, through songs, maybe through synchronicities with the 1111, the Four of Swords. They may do this. They may, you know, their words, their thoughts are some sort of spells. But I feel like anything that they send your way telepathically, this past person, is blocked. I feel like there's overindulgence here. Okay? This might happen like while they're drinking or partying, or maybe they're over drinking, over consuming something. I feel like this is like a... and again, we have a Queen of Cups. I feel like someone is feeding someone's addictions, enabling, maybe even being the cause of. I feel like somebody doesn't know what direction to take. I feel like somebody is also blindfolded. Could even be like under someone's spell. I'm also getting that. I feel like it's a Queen of Cups. I feel like she's trying to keep this energy from moving forward and having any clarity. Because that allows them to continue to take the energy here. Queen of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So yeah, this is someone who's pretending to be something that they're not. There's two here. What's the two? The Death card. I feel like there's some sort of like avoidance. Something's going from the unknown to the known. I feel like someone is being exposed. Yeah, Nine of Swords. Six of Cups. Wow, Knight of Swords. Ooh, Knight of Wands. Let me just get the last two. King of Wands, and then I'll say what it is. Three of Wands. King of Cups in the reverse. Wow. Someone is definitely wanting to send you messages as it relates to, you know, their goal is, you know, they're not in their power. Okay. This is a very like feminine, masculine energy is what I'm getting. Someone who has unresolved emotions and is not balanced in their emotions. And I feel like somebody wants to come rushing towards you because they are feeling like they're carrying the world on the back of their shoulders, and they very well may be. But guess what? This doesn't belong to you. So you're just going to keep it moving. You're going to let them keep moving. Okay? They want a new beginning with you. Okay? They see that, you know, what you guys had is now gone. Okay? They have whatever relationship that they might have been in your absence has fallen apart. I feel like they may not have anywhere stable, secure to live. Okay? Again, this is part of their awakening process. Okay? Sometimes we have to hit rock bottom in order to wake up. Right? So let them experience what they're meant to experience. I'm getting this Queen of Cups. Whatever spiritual attacks this Queen of Cups has been sending, maybe even, you know, to create endings for people, is being stopped immediately. Okay, so that's ending. I feel like this has something to do with these two people from the past. I feel like there's going to be communication about what this party group and what these people have been doing behind the scenes. I feel like somebody knows the truth. Somebody wants to speak the truth. I feel like they may come forward with evidence. I feel like there is something on the horizon. I feel like this is something that, you know, requires action, requires clear direction and plans and details firmed up. I feel like this is moving forward regardless. Okay. I have setting goals and going after them, taking inspired action and making plans for the future, and doing it from the higher ground. Like, you have the higher ground in this situation. You do not need to fight their battles or be involved. Okay. So it's kind of like, observe this from a high position, see it for what it is. And these are those people's challenges, not yours. This is like pick your battles energy. So you're being called to pick your battle, not these battles are not yours. You did not create the battle, and you didn't sign up to play in them either. So let these people battle it out and stay out of it. Okay, take the high ground. Okay, be observant. Okay, especially when it comes to this King of Cups in reverse. Queen of Cups in reverse. They're both out. Okay. So, what else do we need to know about this? What's this Three of Wands, King of Wands? Is there more info here? Okay. Yeah, it's about a commitment falling apart. There's drama playing out when it comes to this. And it's like they want to bring you into the drama, and you're like, I don't care. Look, they want to bring you into the drama. Okay. They want to create some sort of illusion. It's like someone wants to race towards you to tell you their side of the story because they want to control the narrative of what has been going on behind the scenes. But here's the thing, like, you don't care. You're not interested. You don't care what shitstorm they're experiencing. They wanted to experience this. So let them. Let them experience the shitstorm, okay, that they created for themselves. Okay, over money and greed. Okay, like they did this for money. I feel like this is what's being said, is that someone left someone else behind and married somebody else for money, or went into a commitment for money because they thought it would look better. Like maybe it's an appearance thing, maybe it's a materialistic thing. I don't know, but I feel like someone is extremely greedy and is very motivated by financial gain and materialism. And as a result, like, they ended up stabbing themselves in the back. They ended up inflicting themselves with trying to win at all costs. I feel like they're still in this energy. I feel like that's what's being said. That's what's being known as the Knight of Swords. This actually could be coming out, or there could be discussions about this, like in a chat. I'm seeing a chat. Like, I feel like there's a friend group chat happening, and one person's not maybe in that chat, or maybe these two people are not in this chat, in that chat. I don't know. There's a chat happening about this. Yeah, look. Ace of Wands in reverse. Whew. I feel like if somebody thinks that they're coming your way to have a passionate new beginning, they are sadly mistaken with the Ace of Wands in reverse. They will experience God's wrath. King of Swords, Knight of Swords, okay? You are protected by the Most High. Archangel Michael here protects you and what you're here to do. 8 of Pentacles. Focus on what you're meant to do. Stay committed and devoted. Okay? Release the burdens of whatever this is. Okay, there is some sort of like balancing act playing out here. What's being balanced or what needs to be balanced? Queen of Wands. Queen of Pentacles. All right, so this Knight of Cups, I was right about this back when I started this. This person is an emotional manipulator, and as a result of their own ego and pride, thought it would be a great idea to entertain multiples, okay, and juggle, okay, and I feel like this was like a whole plot, okay. There was a lot of attacks, okay. I feel like somebody might have the history of using their attractiveness as well as their manipulative skill sets to interject themselves into others' relationships. And as a result of that, they manipulate, okay, and they end up breaking apart and ending relationships. And through this process, it provides them some sort of like a high, okay, makes them feel like they have some sort of high, some sort of power. I feel like this is a perspective that they may be learning from, but I feel like it's an ego hit. It's a dopamine hit. It's either this Knight of Cups or this Queen of Wands. I'm getting, and also Queen of Cups. And I feel like there also could be like this spell work energy. I'm getting like someone may have like afflicted many, okay, maybe even try to sacrifice. I feel like someone does spiritual attack, spiritual work, maybe even manipulation of someone's emotions. I'm getting you cups here. I feel like, yeah, I feel like she breaks up relationships or he breaks up relationships, and they get like a high off of it. They feel powerful off of it. This is like an abuse of power. They may have gotten away with this in the past. I'm not so sure this is going to keep playing out here for their highest and greatest good. I feel like this is part of that tower. This is part of that exposure, that downfall, this massive ending playing out. I feel like if somebody thought that they had a lot of power, I feel like they're about to figure out the difference. I feel like once you're up and then you're down. It's almost like that. Yeah, it's like what goes up must come down. And I feel like this Queen of Wands is like someone's going down and someone's being elevated, okay? I don't know. Yeah, I feel like a shitstorm's coming. What's this? King of Cups in reverse, Queen of Swords. Someone is intolerant of any kind of bullshit, so I would be careful dealing with the Queen of Swords. Or if someone's in their Queen of Swords, or someone is a very strong communicator, someone who tells it like it is. I'm getting like there's something they create. I feel like it's to help people out of the dark and bring them to the light. All right, so this is about like temperance. Okay, it's okay to have both the shadow and the light. It's about integrating them both and working together as a team. All right, so that's what I'm picking up here. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. I had a blast, and I'll probably post another one, but just as a reminder, today at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time is our circle. Please come join, have fun. I usually do like a collective reading, and depending on what the group wants. I'll do either personal readings, or you guys can read for each other. So if you like to practice your skills, please bring your own deck, and you can read for myself and for others if you want. So yeah, I look forward to seeing you guys later. And if you haven't signed up, please go to the website betweenbothworlds.com and sign up, and I will send you the invite. Take care now and have a great weekend.